So in this video I'll be explaining polymorphism. For this video I'll be using the inheritance code that I use, so I don't have to rewrite it. So here I have, so this is the program class, this is the monster class that I've created. It has a bunch of variables and two methods. We have magical monster, the attacks class, which is empty just so we could make a array out of it, and then physical monster just has that. So if you go back to program, we had the magical monster calling perform attack. So what we'll slightly change is if we go into monster, we're going to add a console.writeLine. So damage has been dealt. There we go. If we just quickly press F5, there we go. So we called magical monster perform attack, which is here, then this is our inheritance, but now of course this is the polymorphism video. So what is polymorphism? Is just like it sounds, it means many different forms of something. Objects that use polymorphisms can be treated as the base classes, and they can derive from classes that can be overwritten with virtual methods that are defined in the parent. So what does this mean? So this means that I can basically have our performed attack in magical monster, as it says, many different forms. But there we go. So we have this little error here, which that's because hiding. There you go. So it hides inherited members. You can use the keyword new. Type a new. There you go. So that could be done, but of course this is not what we want to do. So well, how can we deal with this problem? And let's just do the magical damage was plus magical damage. Now let me just quickly go into the program and assign some magical damage for the monster. So magical monster got magical damage is equal to 10. Let's just do that and fix our little error that we have. So if we go into the monster class, what we have to do is we have to use the virtual keyword, and in the magical sword we have to use the override. There we go. The override keyword. So now we don't have any errors, and if we press F5, the following will happen. So magical damage was 10. Because so what happens, this is basically, this is a method that can be overridden, and the class that inherits from it is overriding it with this. But then of course we can still use the other one by using the keyword base, and what we can do is base perform attack. So what will this do is it will use whatever is in the virtual as well as in this particular one. So if you press F5, there you go, the damage has been dealt, magical damage was 10. So that is basically polymorphism out there. It's the use of override and virtual to create many forms of the same thing. In our case, it's many different ways in which we could handle the attack for the monsters.